on some brand new items as well to switch it up a bit. Making its debut on the network is this. They are instantly adding in an amazing sale price, which we don't often do on a debut item. I don't want to misspeak, Jay. This is a new turquoise to us, right?
Right, and this is Andean blue, okay, but this is a brand new look that we're doing, and this was a
look at it.
This was a stupid value to start with that I did, okay. I mean, even the original price that we had on this is brand new, okay. Wow. This is an unbelievable look. This is all Heishi beads, but it's cut by us from our rough material, okay. And this is the Andean material. So this is Chilean material. This is all natural. But here's the thing, okay? These are the kind of looks that everybody really should think about having. If you want that showpiece, if you want that standard showpiece,
yes,
these are the kind of looks. I grew up in New Mexico, okay? And then in the Four Corners area. So we're Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico come together. That's where I grew up, okay, in the Four Corners area. These are the kind of looks that when you somebody walks in, if you go to Santa Fe, right? If you go to Taos, if you go to Sedona, if you go to any of these, Scottsdale, you go to, and these are the kind of designs that people have. And if you could see the kind of money that they spend on being able to wear these kind of designs. I mean, we're spoiled. I mean, you know who my best, the best call I could ever get is from people that live actually in Arizona, that live in New Mexico, that live in Colorado, and they see these designs, right? And they know what they get for them. This is a crazy, really unbelievable, great deal. And this material, actually, this turquoise, this Andean, Chilean Andean material, they wouldn't even have access to this in most cases. I don't know of anybody that's really got the material that they're making anything with. I've never seen anybody else actually have this rough. We don't have an exclusive on this particular mine. I do have exclusive on a couple of Chilean turquoises that we're the only ones that have it. But this material right here, look how much material. Look at the work that goes into this. But when you walk into a room, walk into a room or you walk into anything, this is something you can really dress up with. You could dress down with it, so you could wear blue jeans with this. But I guarantee you, when you walk into a room, okay, and if you look at this, with how she's wearing this, okay, imagine this. You walk into a room, right? And you have this on, and everybody doesn't know your mind find secret, okay? Yeah. They're gonna think that you paid a huge amount of money for this, and to be honest with you, you would pay a huge amount of money for this quality of turquoise in this volume, in these cuts. These are Heishi bead cuts, right?
What does that mean?
Okay, how they make Heishi beads. This is how I started, guys. Oh. This is how I started. So what you do is you take the natural turquoise nuggets, right, flats. You drill those, and what we would do is we'd put them on piano wire.
Okay.
And then you run them back and forth over a flat lift and grind them around like this, right? So all that material goes, and this is how, and if you look at these are all individually hand done. Everyone's a little thicker, a little thinner. Do you see how they fit together? That's all done, that's not done on a machine, that's all done by hand manually. That's how they do. It's a huge, huge waste of material. Right. I mean, it all goes, people, what's so crazy is people think, oh, well, you just take that dust and you just compress that and you make it inside. No, you don't. You sweep it up and it goes into a dustbin and it goes in the trash. I mean, there is nothing you can do with it. You just literally waste very, very expensive material anytime you do this. But here's the thing, look at this. This is like to the nines.
This will sell out, everybody.
Right, it's to the nines. It's that look that
looks.
That looks like you spent a ton of money. And to be honest with you, if you bought this at retail in Scottsdale, in Sedona, at Taos, and I'm talking where you've got artists that actually make these kinds of designs, okay? That you go to the galleries and see what they get for this. And this is kind of a standard gallery look. I'm not saying this is over the top where I designed some. This is a look that I did for years and years and years when I first started out. This is actually, this is a design that I made, right? I made these kind of look. I did a lot of these Heishi bead looks. This, you're dripping. You're literally dripping in turquoise. And the way that this lays is phenomenal. You know, it's always been, it's still a popular look, but I guarantee you, you know, you'll see this literally for in the thousands, right? People that are actually paying in the thousands for these kind of looks.
So this is where we stand. I think everybody's responding to these Heishi flat, round turquoise beads, because I wish you could feel this. It's so chunky, and I call it luxury because it is. It's this opulent feel of all dripping in turquoise. Jay said it. I can't say it better. Dripping in turquoise. 5 layers of it for $179.98. The necklace is nearly sold out. Quite honestly, as popular is this bracelet. So we've got as many people ordering the bracelet as the necklace.
And if you look at this on Kenya, you notice how you know, it's not like you really have to struggle.
No.
You just look at that, she just put that around her neck. And because of how it's designed, and actually it's these cuts, these Heishi cuts, it's not easy, to be honest with you, to get them to lay like that. But when you this particular design and the custom sterling silver bar that we have on this, that we build, is built just for these types of designs. And then, of course, you've got the flexibility of having the 2 3/4 inch extender. So you can actually, you got an extra 2 3/4 of an inch that you can actually do this in 1/4 inch increments. So if you've got that special dress that you want, or maybe that neckline that you're trying to accessorize to, it gives you that flexibility. And then again, with the coil bracelet, here again, I won't tell you my slinky story again.
I love that story, Jay.
But you know, like when I see things like this, and I can't help it, it takes me back to the 70s. It takes me back to when we were making stuff, and we were very creative in being, you know, my first silver work that I did was I would buy spoons, antique sterling silver spoons, and we would cut them up, and we would make them into rings and set like stones in them and stuff. I mean, I think about some of the designs that we did back then, and we sold them like crazy.
Wow.
I mean, they were so popular. But if I could, you know, I wish I don't have any, you know, in my treasure trove, in my treasure chest, I don't have any of my old coil wrap bracelets I used to make. But if I could show them now to this, what we're doing now, you would go, wow, that's pretty cool. Because when I see it, I go, wow, we've really come a long way. And but look at this on this, you know, like out of the cheeks, you just wrap this around your wrist. It's one size, almost fits everybody. You know, like, you really have to have an exceptionally small wrist, or you'd have to have an exceptionally large wrist for this not to work. Even the largest wrist, I got to be honest with you, I don't know anybody that couldn't wear this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what I love about it, it's a one size fits almost everybody. You don't have to worry about it. You get that multi-layered look, all in one look. And then here again, the value you're getting on this is incredible.
We love it.
I mean, even the value that you were getting before they did this as a customer pick, and that they actually gave you this discount because of today. Okay, but you know, like I always say, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that right there, Kenya, right now, look how lovely that is. Think about, just imagine you walk into a room.
Oh, yeah.
And you're dripping in turquoise, dripping in turquoise.
Well, we saved something from you. We kept a secret back. We knew we had to, just in case those sold out like they did do. So we are going to reveal that right now. Folks, do you remember this?